Hello, it's Jang here with my shamelessly cheesy intro pun and a full collection of Mega Bloks Series Foxtrot Mystery Pack figures. These first three figures are all common in the series, with the Reach style JFO on the left, at least with the helmet. In the center is on a female Spartan body mold. That's a Copperhead, and on the right is the Halo 4 style of Elite Zealot. I have to say that I'm not a big fan of the JFO, the way that it's been done. I feel like it doesn't look round enough. It looks, well, it has a little bit of Defender kind of note coming through on it, a little bit of War Master note coming through on it. I feel like in Reach, the JFO helmet just felt more rounded across the top, and also this badly needs a dark section going around, you know, what you would consider to be the visor area of the helmet. I think the whole thing looks good, just not so great as a replica of what you would see in game. Weapon-wise, nothing special on the right or in the center, but on the left, new for this season, is the modern style of battle rifle, the Halo 4 or 5 style battle rifle, but this does have the 5 specific basic scope on it. That's done in just a pretty straightforward medium gunmetal gray there, not the darker of the gunmetal grays that they make. There's a look at these from the back. I think that all three of these do look good, but just the JFO, a little bit with the molding and a little bit with the paint or lack thereof, just doesn't look entirely accurate to me. These two here are also common in the series, with the drone on the left and the Halo 4 style Storm Grunt on the right. The drone is a nice one to be able to get as a common figure. It means that more of them are being produced, so it'll be easier to collect more of these. And it's done in the kind of, what do you call that color? It's like a mustard? Dijon mustard. There we go. Dijon mustard color. You can see that as being the golden drone if you want to, but I tend to look at it as just the most common type, especially with a lot of the lighting, the ambient lighting setups on Reach. I think that, you know, the basic green guys looked a lot like this. So for me, this is the perfect one to mass. I do like that color. I think that it looks a little bit more believable, a little bit more realistic than the full-on green, just to my eyes. And, you know, it'll depend upon, again, ambient lighting and also the setup that you had on your monitor when you played the game, or your TV, I guess. These two Spartans here are the rares of this series, with the Mark IV on the left and Aviator on the right. It's the second SMG, small SMG, in this series, with the Energy Sword on the left, the newer design, which I personally like and prefer. And it looks really good in blue. Wouldn't mind getting it in a lighter blue color. The Mark IV Spartan looks really great from the back to me. The level of detail in that back armor piece is good. Just a little bit of flashing I need to trim off from the top there, but especially like the part that comes down across the lower back. That's pretty well done. The shaping of the helmet is pretty good too. Maybe the visor sticks out a little bit, or has just a little bit more mass than I'm used to, but I think that may actually be deliberate for the sake of durability, because if you make it really thin, it's gonna bend really easily, might even break off. But both of these look pretty good to me. I wouldn't mind getting a wash on that Aviator with this color. It's a pretty saturated color, and it does look a little bit plasticky. However, with no wash on the Mark IV there, with the red with the little speckles, you know, of different colors in there, it looks dirty enough to me, and I actually like it just as it is. The ultra rare, not secret rare, just ultra rare from this series is this clear active camo version of Carter from Halo Reach, from Noble Team. It's got the same armor setup, you know, differential shoulders, and has the same, as far as I can tell, has the same main body armor, certainly the same commando helmet. It's got a DMR in clear, and this looks pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied and happy with it. Nice to get another clear active camo figure. Clear to me, you know, is the most useful because you can put it into actual battle scenes, and it, you know, looks more believable and looks like it fits in and everything. Also, this one comes with a clear base in the newer style, while the rest of them from the normal series come on just a black version of this. The secret rares from this series also get matched color bases, and the figures are, on the left, the Master Chief statue, supposed to look like it's stone, and on the right is an Elite Ranger in red with the storm rifle there. These are both really nice. Interestingly enough, even though both of these have the same rarity supposedly, where only one appears in each box or case of the figures, the mystery pack figures, from what I've seen out there, the Master Chief one is much easier to come by. There are a lot more of them out there. And that may just be anecdotal evidence. It may not prove to be correct over time, but I've definitely seen a lot more of them. And that's great. I'm really happy for that because I want as many people to be able to get that awesome statue figure as possible. You know, the Ranger is definitely one of my personal favorites of all time for overall looks and configurations for elites, and I think that figure looks great. But I think that there's no question that the Master Chief statue version of a figure is going to be in much higher demand, and you know, more people want that by far. So the more of them can be made available, the better. And that material looks really good to me. The assault rifle there looks incredibly crisp with just this single color design to it. And look at that. You can pretty much get the pose, and that just looks phenomenal. Yes, this is good stuff. I am really happy with this. Proud to have it. It actually sparks just a little bit of Master Chief and Halo pride in me. I just feel a little tinge of that. I would like to get a larger version of this now, for sure. This is good stuff. I could stare at this for a while, but I won't force you to go through it. You can hit pause if you want to look at it for longer. In my personal opinion, this is one of the stronger series, full series of figures that Mega Bloks has done. I think that the School Bus Yellow JFO is possibly the weakest one here, just because it's one of those brighter colors that you wouldn't be able to use as much in, you know, dioramas and such. But I feel like all the rest of these characters are pretty versatile. If you have a favorite out of this series, let me know in a comment down below and share that with the other viewers. Or if you would like to rank a few of these, you know, for your top ones, if you can't choose one. I'm gonna leave the the secret rare Master Chief one out just to be a little bit more fair, and I'm gonna say that my favorite beyond that is the red Mark IV Spartan. You know, it's plain, but it's just very usable and classic and a little bit timeless. That's it for my thoughts on this one. Looking forward to your thoughts. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.